Hello, people of the internet. Welcome to another video
Sorry.
here on Pez of the Mind.
Put my crackers away.
I'm James Phoenix. That's Anastasia Lazerbeam and her crackers. And Chriz the Mole is also with us today.
Hello, Internet.
And this, as you can see from the title over there, well, I guess for you it's up there. This is our E3 predictions video. Of course, E3 is coming up starting around the 9th. With a little bit of pre-stuff beforehand. And so we're just going to go around table and talk about some of the things that we perhaps some of the things that have been announced as coming and whether we're excited for them, what we'd like to see that hasn't been announced yet, what we think is going to happen, so on and so forth.
Yep. We will be doing E3 videos next weekend for people wondering to cover all the stuff during the week. In fact, we'll be doing back-to-back.
Well, did you talk to Rick about doing one on Tuesday or?
Pew's at the hospital or doctors.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Thus, the information I gave people was correct. It's with the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So yeah, things at E3.
I'll say, and I quote from Rick the Hammer. Won't be able to make it because I asked him if he wanted to be here for this, but I only asked him on short notice and he said sorry. My only predictions are Borderlands 3, which may have been spoiled by Walmart, or he also wants a new Nier game. There is predictions. Nier.
Yeah?
What's Nia?
It's a game.
Oh, okay. Holy shit! I thought it was an elephant.
But it's something he's looking forward. It's his two predictions that he sent me. So yay to Rick.
All right, so that's cool.
Yeah. I'm thinking, especially particularly, I'm thinking they might use it to end the Sony conference. I'm thinking we're finally going to get a longer English language Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer.
I could see that. I can see Nintendo showing off more of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee.
I was gonna say, Jim, said you're gonna get a release date for Kingdom Hearts 3 finally.
Yeah, I'm when they said 2018, I was automatically thinking, yeah, it's going to be Christmas because the chances of them doing it sooner were slim. So I'm assuming it's Christmas, but yeah, we'll get confirmation finally.
Yeah.
I know it'll be 2019.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. It's Squeenix. So that'll be exciting to see, and maybe we'll get some.
I'd like to see. I think we might see a longer Final Fantasy VII trailer. Like a different one, like a second one.
You mean that HD remake? I don't think so, because didn't they push that back by several years?
Yes, but I've also heard they've been working on it, so maybe they'd give you something.
Maybe.
Because they got to keep it alive for what, 5 more years or something like that?
Yeah.
It's like 35th anniversary.
Something I hope we see more of, but I don't know what conference it would be at, is it was leaked by Walmart. They officially announced 2 games. And then the official companies announced they do exist.
Mm-hmm.
One of which is Lego DC Villains. And the other is a new Sonic kart game.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where it looks like it's Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing, which I'm going to go on a limb and say actually had a lot of stuff better than Mario Kart in it.
Really?
Mario Kart's still fun, but that one concentrated on skill over what weapons you get at the back and stuff. And they did some unique stuff, like where your car transformed and how it did and how it handled. And it was Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing 1 and 2 were pretty good. This looks like it's that, but it's just Sonic characters.
Oh, okay.
I also think we're gonna get this is super probably obvious. It's not even really like a guess. Is that we're gonna see more Anthem stuff. But the thing, when we saw with Anthem, we didn't really see the story of Anthem, like the real story, because it's from the same writers as Knights of the Old Republic. So I heard they said it's kind of be like Destiny-ish, but it's going to be way more story comprised. So that would be like, I didn't really like Destiny or any MMOs in general, but I'd like to see if they can really pull off something that would be like a narrative story, at least for that part, because like DCUO was fun for the story until you get to like all the like level 30, and then it's like all this other stuff that I don't really care about, and arguably it's still fun with friends sometimes. But playing up to that and the guided story part is fun. So maybe
To be fair, DCUO on afterwards when you hit level 30 has a lot more better story. It's just in raids and stuff for you to find.
Yeah, let's be honest. The level 1 through 30 is really basically just a build-up tutorial. Everything after level 30 is basically the game.
The point was what I meant. It was like a guided story to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I hope it's something like that we're going to get. So it's not just like, hey, just make sure to be killing 10, lizard monkeys, and then bring back their skins to the guy, and then you level up. And I'm like, oh my god, kill yourself.
Yep, aka Dragon Age. But yeah, it's a case of with that one. I'm also curious how many people there still actually wrote for Knights of the Old Republic. Only because most of the original BioWare people have left.
Well, not most, but some, yeah.
A lot of them, all the bigger ones have left.
There's about 3, but there's still the whole company, so.
Yeah, but I'm saying from the original ones because they started as a smaller group when they were doing really good games. Then when they expanded into games no one liked, like Dragon Age Inquisition and Mass Effect Andromeda, a lot of the originals just left.
David Gator left. Patrick Weeks is still there. What's the? I think there's somebody else. One of the big corporate guys. He left. So I think it's just like 3 people left, but there's still like quite a bit there. Get out! If you're gonna just,
Get out!
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna look forward to it. Give it my best chance.
Okay, I could see that.
Because I haven't gotten to an MMO in a while, like a really long time, like at least like years probably. So.
Yep. Although I will say, if it's like Destiny, it's what me and a lot of people refer to as MMO lights, or a lot of people don't like to call them that. Because if you've ever seen Destiny, it's the same thing as Destiny 2. I've got that game as well, and the Xenoverse games and stuff, where essentially they're MMOs because they're massive multiplayer games with these big stuff and a lot of aspects of MMOs. But they make it more action game and they take away the name MMO from it, so it doesn't have a stigma attached to it. Like the people who make Destiny do not refer to it as an MMO; they refer to it as a giant giant shooter game where you can play with your friends. So yeah, you can play with your friends. You're encouraged to because a lot of it's group shit.
Yep.
But I like those games, and I can see why they do that. Because if there is a stigma attached to MMOs, removing that stigma, it works. Like Xenoverse 2, I still play.
Some people think they're going to talk about an Elder Scrolls 6. I think they're going to talk about a new expansion to Elder Scrolls Online.
I think they're going to port Skyrim to something.
Ha! What is it left to be ported on? What's left? Oh, you get Skyrim on your phone.
Flipbook. It's going to be on something. They don't seem to have done much with Skyrim. It came out once on one system, and then that's all they ever did it on.
Lols.
No, there's like 2 ports of this shit.
They'll port the VR version over to like Oculus Rift or some shit.
I believe it's already on there.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's so good on VR. Oh my god.
And it, like they made it ported to Switch.
Yep.
There's a lot of Skyrim ports.
There are.
But yeah, I'm curious because Sony this year said they're going to be concentrating on more of a smaller niche, tight knit group. One of the games they announced is Marvel's Spider-Man, so I want to see more of that because I'm looking forward to that game.
I agree. I'd like to see more of that as well. And coming out the same month, because I know they've had some of it online, but there's more, absolutely more forthcoming. I'd be shocked if there wasn't some more detail from Squeenix about the what is it, Shadow of the Tomb Raider?
Probably.
Yeah.
I also like to see. I'd hope is they implement some more VR games or possibly like future VR.
That'd be good.
That'd be cool. A lot of people think there's going to be a VR 2, but it's going to be for PS5.
Yeah, that's what people are talking about. So that would be cool. I wouldn't mind because obviously, like, it's not going to come out for years, or a year. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's going to be still a long way away. So I'm okay with that.
I'm hoping PlayStation 5 doesn't come out for at least 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people are like, but you can get slightly better graphics. I'm like, I don't care. I like the
If I
graphics
wanted
right
slightly
now.
better graphics, I would have just bought a PC and upgraded that parts by parts.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to play the PlayStation exclusives.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's true.
That was a weird clap out of nowhere.
Oh no, there's a bug.
Oh, okay. It just, we said something, you went, and then you just like sarcastically clap once.
No,
Like,
no. When I first sarcastically clap, it's multiple times.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping, and this is going to be more on the side, because we said we'll do a couple of these, but more on the side of ridiculous that it'll ever happen. I'm hoping Square Enix actually tell us what the fuck their Marvel game is.
That'd be nice.
They announced it last E3, and then it's just, but they did it with a cinematic cutscene of just showing you a couple of heroes and be like, Marvel. And you're like, brilliant, I know what Marvel is. What the fuck type of game is this? It could be a fucking dating game for all I know.
It's a Marvel dating simulator, obviously.
Hulk smash puny vagina.
Yep.
Let's never do a Hulk dating game.
No, it's not a bad idea.
But I'm hoping, one of the things I am hoping for at E3 is a surprise, because I feel like Warner Brothers got rid of their Lego DC surprise early.
Yeah.
I'm hoping there's a Batman Arkham game.
That would be cool.
Only
Yeah.
because I know the people involved with the like the original ones, Rocksteady aren't doing one.
Mm-hmm.
But they then said they're doing a different game, and some people have theorized at one point it was going to be Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Other people have said people are taking their engine and they're using it to make a new Batman game with a new Batman.
Batman VR, the full game?
That'd be nice.
But they think they thought it was going to be like Batman with, I think it was Damian Wayne taking over as Batman.
Interesting.
And years later, after the events of Arkham Knight, and I'm like, oh, okay, that'd be fun.
That'd be interesting.
I'm curious to know how the fuck he's going to keep seeing Joker everywhere, because you got to force him into the game.
Of course. Be interesting to see what they work in, because I haven't read this yet, but they've been releasing the comics for Injustice 2 in the plotline, and here it's all there's an evil Batman trying to depose the real Batman, and spoilers, I'm pretty sure it's Damian.
It's not Owlman?
No, I don't think it's Owlman.
Boo.
That would have been cool if it was Owlman, but it wasn't Owlman.
Yeah, a lot of stuff would be cool in Injustice if they did it right.
Yeah, this is accurate.
They never do. But yeah, I'm curious what the hell they're gonna do with the Arkham stuff, because there's been like I said, there's been those rumors, so that's fun.
Mm-hmm. I think it'd be cool if they could figure out if they could do a game that was like maybe moderately adapted, but that with like a different hero. Like as you mentioned, the Suicide Squad game, that could be cool. But there's other options for heroes they could use and still make a cool game out of that. Like they could take that engine and adapt it to like Green Arrow with a similar lean toward the TV show. That could work.
Yeah, that could work.
Who's ready for those EA Sports games? I know I am. No, I'm someone could be interested.
Some of those are awesome. Like the UFC game's pretty good.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring that up because I don't think anyone would ever bring it up because I don't think a whole lot of people are into it. But I mean here. Yeah, I'm sure like outside there's a bunch of people who like it.
Yeah.
Actually, here there's one. I know I like the UFC. When I bought FIFA last year, I'll probably buy FIFA on Switch again. I would buy it on PS4 because it's better on PS4. But on Switch, at work, on breaks or something, I can just pull out 2 pads and we can just sit there and fucking play fucking FIFA, which is way better than sitting at home and being like, oh, I'm playing it on my own, but it's better graphics. And even playing online with people, it's not the same as playing next to someone. I always prefer local co-op.
I can agree with that.
That's why which I do play sometimes when we have it here. I do play local with other people, but yeah, I loved having it on the go on the Switch and being able to position it and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Speaking of local co-op and Nintendo, but Switch, by the way, we know they announced it was forthcoming. I'm hoping we get some information on Smash Brothers Switch.
I'm hoping we get some information on that. At least something that shows it's definitely not a port.
Yeah, that would be
Because
nice.
while the logo's different, and a lot of people feel like it's not a port because all the ones that have been ported, they call it for Switch, and this one's just Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, but too many people are worried it's a port, so I'd like to see something that shows it's not. Like, hell, and even if it is a port, if it's something that is written an enhanced port, like we said, like taking the Wii U one and the DS one, merging the best of both, and adding back Subspace Embassy, I'd buy the shit out of that.
There you go. Yeah, they did. I mean, they did a pretty good job with the port of Mario Kart. They added some stuff to that, bumped the graphics up, and that came out pretty well.
They did.
I'd like some more horror games. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
No, what did she say?
She said she'd like some more horror games.
Ah,
Yeah.
horror games. Yeah. Resident Evil 8 would be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I also keep asking, but they never do. I want Dino Crisis. In case you wonder what Dino Crisis is, it's exactly the same as Resident Evil, but replace zombies for dinosaurs. And it's even made by Capcom.
Nice. That'd be good.
Probably gonna do a new Call of Duty again.
Well, they already announced Black Ops 4. I mean, it's known.
I know, but you'll see it.
Yeah.
Something.
And we might see that new mode that's apparently like a Fortnite.
Yeah, battle royale mode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. If that has zombies, which I don't know if it will or not, but if I had zombie mode and a battle royale mode, I'd never go back to Fortnite.
Also, I heard if it comes to the Switch, that means I have to finish the game, right? It won't say early access anymore. If it comes on the Switch.
And it can come on. It comes on the Switch. It can still have updates later on.
I know, but I just thought it wouldn't say early access anymore, like it says on the PS4.
Yeah.
Because it's like a full game now.
Oh, you know about Fortnite?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, but yeah.
Yeah. I do know we might also see that was that Modern Warfare 2 reboot retool they were working on, because I guess purportedly the idea is that that's going to come out and be only single player, while the Black Ops 4 is only multiplayer, and they're supposed to complement each other or something.
I imagine they'll do something different. At least I would think they would do something different, but they might not do. One of the years, like a couple of years ago, they brought out Modern Warfare Remake, and it's all remastered, and they gave it as a pre-order bonus, like a deluxe edition where you got both games in one to help the sales of the new one.
I remember that.
They could easily do that again.
That would make sense. I can see that.
We'll probably get more like time exclusives or more backwards compatible Xbox games, also possibly more Play Anywhere ones, because they like doing that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the joke of Xbox exclusive games. Pick one.
Well, the time exclusive. That's what I'm saying. You get it 4 days before, like everyone else, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't, given that they've been kind of winding down on the online thing, and there's been rumors flying around, I wouldn't be surprised even if it's a couple years away, I wouldn't be surprised if there was at least an announcement of Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh, isn't there like another Halo coming out or something?
Unlikely.
You think so?
Because I've heard the next Halo.
Yeah, there might be a new Halo. Grand Theft Auto 6, I doubt, because they're now doing Red Dead, and they're going to milk the shit out of the online on that for years to come. And Grand Theft Auto 5, they only cared about multiplayer, didn't give a shit about the single player. Therefore, it's probably going to be PS5 when we get Grand Theft Auto 6.
Maybe. Because they kind of wound down the online updates, because really it's just occasionally there's a sale. Now they've really wound down the content for the most part.
Wasn't there an update like a couple of months ago?
Well, the last update was the Doomsday Heist. That was maybe 6 months ago, and that was basically put in as effectively the finale of Grand Theft Auto Online. So there's occasionally a minor adversary edition here or there, but they're not putting they said outright they were taking a lot of guys off that team and weren't putting nearly as much effort into it because they were working on other things like Red Dead. So I'm just thinking maybe they were in at least the early planning stages, but of a local, Grand Theft Auto 6 2020 or something.
That's probably something we'll see a whole lot though. More Red Dead.
I assume they'll focus on Red Dead. They'll only show Red Dead. And even if they were working on Grand Theft Auto 6, because it won't be for years, they won't try and take any of the shine off Red Dead.
That makes sense.
Because if you announce both, a lot of people will be like, well, I'll just wait for Grand Theft Auto then. Considering Red Dead's the same thing but on horses. Maybe a Saints Row 5?
No. That would be badass.
There you go.
I'm not even sure they can at this point. Because I'm hoping we get an Agents of Mayhem too, but I don't think we will. Hopefully they port Street Fighter 2 to something. I feel I haven't bought that game enough in the last year or two. Yeah, obviously I bought Ultra Street Fighter 2. And I got the collection over there, which I'll be reviewing with Pew sometime this month, of Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter the Collection. It goes through 1, like 5 versions of 2, multiple versions of 3, multiple versions of Alpha, all in one giant collection for like 20 quid. So I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm buying that.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
And then they turned around and they added the Street Fighter characters to the freaking Power Rangers game.
That's not the same. Because 1, that's a cheap mobile game.
Yeah.
And 2, I will say for people listening, don't buy the Power Ranger game. No, I can literally say it. I'm not sure if have you put any money into it?
No, I haven't even played it.
Literally have it on my phone.
Okay.
And they've already stolen 5 quid off me, so fuck them.
Ooh.
Because originally I bought the pack, so I got Green Tommy.
Right.
Then when I downloaded it again, I was like, okay, I'll try it again because I got Street Fighter. I'll download the White Ranger Tommy. Then after I did that, they're like, you could merge your accounts. And I'm like, okay. And it only registered the green one. And I'm like, well, what about the white one? I'm like, well, what you can do is you can erase your save, and then we'll just give you the white one again. And I'm like, what about the green one? And I'm like, oh no, you won't get him again. I'm like, then no. What the fuck's wrong with you? Is what I'm thinking. It's just terrible. It's also one of those games I don't like where it's the phone crappy fighting ones where you have to hit a button and go to hit. And like,
Yep. Okay.
But yeah, like the Street Fighter 2 collection is fucking awesome.
Nice.
And they did the Street Fighter 5 arcade edition recently. I got that as well.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Nintendo shows off. I have a feeling they've not shown us everything. There's going to be some sort of surprise in the Nintendo Direct.
I thought it was just surprises in general. I want to be stunned, wowed, shazammed.
I don't think there'll be as many this year, though.
I know.
Yeah.
Because PlayStation aren't doing a conference, they are, but they said it's going to be about a niche, tight knit group of 4 or 5 games. Nintendo no longer does conferences because I think companies are now realizing they don't need to do a big E3 one. Because let's face it, let's say Sony was to announce God of War 2 at E3 this year. That's going to get a hell of a lot of attention.
Yes.
At the same time, they then don't need to announce Little Big Planet 4.
Oh, that's what I want. Oh my god.
What they can do is wait until 3 months' time and then announce Little Big Planet 4 through social media and stuff, and people will still react the same way.
Yeah.
Oh, but I want that now.
I want a Little Big Planet 4 if it's nothing like 3. 3 was horrible. 3 killed it. But I am looking forward to Dreams.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool.
I can't wait to go in VR and see all the different giant penises that people have drawn coming at my face in VR. Oh, it's gonna be a dream.
But do you know how much detail you can put into it? You can see the veins and everything because you can zoom in, zoom out. You can sculpt the tiniest, smallest details in there. That penis better look amazing.
You can sculpt a tiny, tiny little penis. You're in luck, Jim. It'll be accurate. I'm kidding. There's no evidence he has a penis. That one's even more hurtful, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, Dreams will probably be shown off, I'm hoping.
That'd be cool.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like this year, I'm not expecting as many surprises as I normally do going into E3. There hasn't been as many the last few years.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the wrestling game's there.
Yep, that'd be nice.
And I can't believe I'm going to be the one to do this. No, where is it? No. This one. I did see this earlier
Okay.
from someone linked at me from a Facebook page. If I do it that way, you might be able to see it, Jim.
Okay, I said.
Wrestlers?
Yeah, let's see. That's Paige, Coach. No, it's Vince.
No, that's Kurt Angle.
Oh, it's Kurt Angle. Oh, it's the three
I'm
GMs.
willing-
It's Regal, Angle, and Paige. Okay,
That's why people are like, wait, a GM mode back?
that'd be amazing.
Because at
Yes.
the top it says select your brand, and I'm like, oh yes, I would want a GM mode. I wish if they do that, we can change who the GM is.
Mm-hmm. That'd be
Because
nice.
my CAW of myself has been dominant in WWE games for over a decade. He needs to relax, retire, maybe become a GM. You either Chris Benoit yourself, or you live long enough to see yourself become Vince. That's the tagline. That'll not be a tagline. That'd be a horrible, horrible tagline.
That would be a horrible tagline.
I'm hoping this year, which may surprise Jim, I'm hoping we get a Power Ranger game.
I wouldn't hold my breath on that.
Literally, Hasbro's big announcement when they bragged up and tried to big up Power Rangers was, we're going to be doing it across all our spectrum, including video games, toys, and all the other stuff. So at least tell us you're making one and tell us what they're going to be, because you've literally said you're going to do one.
I think the only announcement I want from Hasbro is that season 8 of My Little Pony is coming to Netflix.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the only thing I know is that I don't think Hasbro actually has full control of the franchise until 2019. Because I know that's when they take over the show, but I'm not sure if they have the rights to other stuff earlier. I don't know what the dates on those contracts are.
To be fair, with stuff like that, if they know for a fact they've got the contract, they don't need to actually sell the game now. But they can still work on it and make it, and then just show off like, oh, here's this one using the Platinum Games engine, where you got all the martial arts and stuff, and it's like, here you go, and just show an image, or just say Platinum Games working on Power Rangers, the video game. And I'd be like, oh, okay, that's cool.
That'd be really cool. I'd be all for that if they made it like Super Legends, but good.
I was thinking more like the Transformers Platinum game that came out. I thought about Platinum that they did in Ninja Turtles one. It's like it's hack and slash style game.
That'd work too.
I know Simon, may he rest in peace, was hoping for Devil May Cry 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because to be fair, there's a lot of evidence to suggest that one.
Are they doing another Witcher?
God, I hope not. But yeah, they might do.
Yeah.
Sorry, Witcher fans were the worst.
I wouldn't be shocked if they pulled out Bloodborne 2.
Isn't there already? I was gonna say, isn't there already a Bloodborne 2? Or like?
No, I don't think so.
No, but the reason I might be surprised by that is they've literally just ported Demon Souls or Dark Souls, one of the two, to Switch.
Ah.
And I think it was contained 1 and 2. I think they'd be doing that multi-platform.
True, that would make sense.
But I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Bloodborne 2.
Yeah. Because wasn't Bloodborne an exclusive? So I would understand if it was going to be a PlayStation exclusive again, why they would do the other thing on the Switch.
And can Telltale please show us season 3 of Batman?
Oh yeah, you know,
that'd be good. Yeah.
Wolf Among Us 2 season trailer or something, you know, because it's already being worked on, but it's being pushed to 2019. So sad. But you know, at least give me a trailer, give me a taste of what it's going to be like.
It's going to be exactly the same as Wolf Among Us 1, just with a different story.
I'd still like
I say that just because the only reason I say I want to know that they're doing this Batman Season 3 is, let's face it, the Telltale games are very same-ish.
Yeah.
But I just want to know that they're doing one. Or Guardians 2. Oh, I don't know if they'll do a Guardians one.
I'd like to know if they went back and did another Back to the Future game, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think that'll happen because as much as I loved the Back to the Future one, and they did great work with that one, if you like the films and stuff, it's very different to how Telltale games are now.
Yeah. Exactly.
I wouldn't mind a new Until Dawn, Pew.
Oh, that would be cool.
We've already got a prequel to it.
Yeah.
Which is fucking awesome. I assume everyone here, well, besides Jim, I assume you've played it, Pew.
Yeah.
The Impatient on VR.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if you had that or not. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I got that on the day it came out and I completed it. That was so fucking good.
Yep.
Gotta love those Wendigos and experiments and stuff.
Given that they haven't put out a whole lot recently, I'm interested to see whatever Naughty Dog brings to the table, because I get the feeling that there might be Last of Us 2, maybe?
Oh, I heard that Chloe and Nadine might get their own like sequel or something, because apparently a lot of people like that.
I can see that too.
But I don't know what are they called? Are they called Uncharted Chloe and Nadine, or what are they just
I don't know. It was called Uncharted something. But I don't remember what the hell it was.
It'll be Chloe and Nadine, and the logo and everything about it will be exactly the same as Sam and Cat.
Ha!
That's a good reference. I like that one.
That's a good one.
Everyone knows that show. It was hugely popular. That's why it's still on the air.
It was Uncharted Lost Legacy. That was.
All right, maybe Lost Legacy 2.
But I will say as well, Pew. If you've with the Impatient, there's no Wendigos.
What? I thought they were like those are the Wendigos. Or the werewolves.
There's a couple of monster things, but you don't really know what they are yet, and they haven't really evolved fully. A lot of it is VR where you're looking around. I love turning the microphone on and having it where you get the choices, Jim, in a Telltale game.
Oh, I thought all the monsters were Wendigos.
This one you actually get to read these ones. Do you remember like the other ones where they had Until Dawn, when they had like the Wendigo, which was like the bigger ones, and they had the little ones? The ones you see in this are more styled like the little ones on the parts I saw.
I'm just being monster racist then.
But I love that game. I didn't like one part where I went to go grab something and they suddenly jumped down and you had to stay perfectly still. Or part way off where it said to me, oh, and I said, oh, cool, there's a character I like. And she's like, do you want to go first or second? And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll go second. That's more risky, because after enough people have gone, we're going to die. Send her out there and she fucking dies. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck, game? It's possible she could live. I haven't tried that, but... But I am curious what the hell I am curious about some of the stuff they're going to show off, like we said with E3.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like I'm hoping for Dreams, but I don't know if they will or not. Third party wise, even though this might be the Nintendo one, I kind of want a Mario Rabbids 2.
That would be cool.
I can see it.
Monopoly VR.
There you go.
First person going down the boardwalk.
That'd be interesting.
Imagine if VR, you actually are the playing piece.
Have the jump and everything. We have to literally hand them the money.
And if it's anything like the normal Monopoly, if we're all playing it together in VR and we're playing with Pew, every time she rolls a dice, you'll get motion sickness when you get knocked the fuck over and go, oh, it starts spazzing. And they'll be like, gee, I wonder why they didn't think to make this a game. VR Clue.
Oh, cool. I would love VR Clue.
You can actually walk around, go in the rooms and investigate. That'd be really fun. I'd play that.
Oh, let's have a look at the dead body. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is way more horrifying than putting a card in an envelope. What the fuck? Her intestines are hanging from the ceiling fan. Who would do this? Fuck.
Oh, see, that just makes me want it more.
Written in
Yeah.
blood on the wall is, "Who am I? Troll face." Why would you do this? But no.
Yeah,
I'm looking
realistically in VR, I wouldn't mind Job Simulator 2.
Oh, they already are doing that. It's Vacation Simulator. We'll probably
Oh,
see more of
even
that.
better. Nice.
Nice. I was gonna make the case they already did a Job Simulator 2.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
It's called Rick and Morty.
Ha!
Ah.
How about
It's
more
literally,
Rick and-
it's literally made by the same people, and it's a very similar gameplay.
Plus, didn't the Rick and Morty guys also make that other one that I played with you, Pew? Where there's like,
yes.
the
I was
dude.
gonna say that more
Where's my
Justin.
bomb? Protect my bomb.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just take any more Justin Roiland VR because he just seems to be in love with it to make all sorts of kind of silly, hilarious things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually hoping they do better stuff with the VR.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say one announcement they have made, which no one, you two probably aren't going to care about as much, but I actually found this cool as fuck. Ready for the World Cup? BBC over here are giving away the matches that are on TV and stuff. They're doing them via VR on the PlayStation headset, so you can pop on. It'll be like you're actually in one of the stadium booths, or you're in the crowd watching the football. I'm like, oh my god, that's actually a really cool feature.
That is really cool. We should
That is
have
very
that
cool.
here for things.
Yeah, I want to see them do more VR. Like one thing people talked about, and I know they've done it on mobile devices, is we need a VR Netflix.
That would be cool.
But someone said someone said if they did it on PlayStation, it should be social Netflix. Well, as long as it can read you've both got an account, it doesn't matter which country's content you're watching or anything, so you can still watch it with friends. But let's say like all three of us had a VR. We make our avatar. We go quickly like a basic one because I don't expect too much detail. Netflix. Jim's like, oh, let's go watch. I don't know. Once Upon a Time. More on that later this year.
Why would you do that? I hate you.
And then all three of us are just sat on a couch next to each other in VR watching it on the screen where you can turn and see your avatars. That'd be fun. And it'd be like you're actually watching it together. It'd be fun.
That'd
be
be
interesting.
fucking cool.
Except for Once Upon a Time. More on that later this year. Or later this month when all three of us review Season 7. AKA the season that rebooted it out of existence.
Yeah, kind of.
We're going to refresh it and make it all new and reboot it. Fails in a year, and you're like, oh, so it's a good example of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we do need more VR stuff.
Yeah. I agree.
On the technology side, remember those? I think they failed, and I'm just using this as a tech. I don't actually want this technology, but just the idea of innovation where they had the glasses or like a TV or something where you could have like two people look at one screen and see two different things. I don't know if it was because of glasses or weird ass TV, but like along those lines of innovation, I'd like more. I don't know, kind of stuff like that, more interesting new technology that's supported for
I
stuff.
believe, wasn't that a PlayStation TV, which I think they might still make, I'm not sure, but it's like, if we were watching it, Jim could watch his TV, I could pop my glass on and play the PlayStation. I thought that was cool.
That is cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't live alone, I'd totally buy that.
Yeah. Unlikely, but not too unlikely. I'd like a Xenoverse 3. Or Fighters 2. One of those two. I'd like a new Dragon Ball game, basically. But Xenoverse 3 I'd like more because it was more social. I had way more... I preferred the gameplay of Fighters. I had more fun with Xenoverse because teaming up with people and playing and doing all that stuff. Like, I've bought that game twice already.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was our little E3 predictions discussion. Good thoughts and good ideas. And as Small mentioned, we'll be back technically next weekend because today's Sunday. We'll be back next weekend where we will discuss what actually...
It's this week. I know a lot of our calendars go Sunday to Saturday.
Ah, fair enough. Well, either way, the next coming Saturday and Sunday, we will go over what actually happened at E3 at the various conferences. We'll be doing Xbox and PlayStation on Saturday, and then third party and Nintendo on the Sunday.
Yep, and just because I have insider information, I will say be prepared on, I believe it's Sunday when they do the third party ones, to hear James Phoenix absolutely rage at the reboot of Spyro the Dragon as a dance simulator. I'm kidding, they never reboot Spyro. It's never happened. Never.
No, they
Only
wouldn't
like
do that.
3 times or whatever.
Never ever.
Yeah. I am still really psyched for the original 3 games in PS4 HD graphics coming out in September, though. That's going to be awesome.
Pew's hoping for Nintendo to announce an official helmet that you slot the dock in, and it makes the whole Switch VR, and the announcement of Luigi's Mansion VR as you're holding the Switch.
Are you fucking kidding me? I would like come on demand with that shit.
I'd play it. I don't know why
I would too. That'd be awesome.
I'd play it.
Even if it was just like a weird standing VR of the very first game, I'd buy the shit out of that.
I'd buy Luigi's Mansion VR.
Being that it's Nintendo, I wouldn't be shocked if they did that and then put out some kind of a vacuum peripheral that you could snap your Joy-Cons into.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mario VR. Oh, fuck my head. Oh, sorry. My hand. Before anyone tries to correct that.
Yeah.
But I went for the humorous one because when it comes to jokes, I believe in downsizing.
How was that movie?
Still in its wrapper.
Oh, I thought like you saw it and you liked it, so you bought it.
No, I bought it because I wanted to see it. I just haven't yet because I've heard a terrible thing about it.
Uh-oh.
More on that after we get off the air.
Indeed.
But
yeah, so this has been our...
Also, stay tuned. I believe it's Wednesday night when James Phoenix gives an in-depth analysis for his new show on the neutrinos from the original Ninja Turtles and how they fit to society today.
No. No. Random, okay.
Hey, I didn't write your show. You wrote the schedule.
Anyway.
E3.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's not next weekend. E3 is not next weekend. It's the weekend after.
It's meant to be this weekend.
No, 16th and 17th.
Yeah, but there's like pre-E3. I think he was referring to the pre-E3 and after.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be this weekend because E3 is this weekend.
It is, but we're reviewing it. We're reviewing it the following weekend because we needed time for the shit to happen so we could then review it.
Yeah, but I thought it was coming out this week, unless we're wrong with the schedule.
No, because I think the 9th is the official kickoff, but I don't think all the actual things are going to be over till Monday or Tuesday.
Oh no, it might be they start the week afterwards. My bad.
Yeah,
but yeah, it'll be in 2 weeks when we do that. But
yeah, and coming up this week we do have
Neon on Gaming Zone for Detroit Being Human.
Yep, we have a review of Mole's Jurassic Park set on Friday.
Yep,
and
on Sunday, Water.
Yep, Sunday Water, and on Saturday we're currently slated for Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle.
Also really weird looking at the schedule.
Okay.
It goes Saturday the 6th of the 9th, then it goes Friday 6th of the 8th.
Hey,
and then Sunday 6th of the 10th. That's neither here nor there.
I was gonna say we could wrap it up. Deal with the schedule afterwards.
We can. It was just weird how it was put in there, but yeah.
Anyway, so we'll see you for all that great upcoming stuff, and stay tuned for E3, I guess.
Bye.
Peace.